none of you told me what kimchi is.
You're an adult.
Who's fault? Shane.
I blame the schools.
Christina, is this Gingy?
I'm sorry I let you down.
This is amazing.
Some Smash Bros. Kimchi. I did for a different video. Keep an eye out for that in the future. Hey, it's Hollywood. Again, with Smash Bros. We're gonna make some kimchi. Step one, cabbage. Napa Cabbage, okay? Start, cut this bad boy in half. If there's any yucky looking leaves, which I actually pulled off already, take them off. You don't want that. So, I'm gonna quarter it. I've got this core right here. It's kind of hard, it's kind of gross, you don't want that. So, we're just gonna cut that out. Throw it in your compost pile. So, we're gonna cut that even further to about so. And we're gonna cut it into roughly 1 inch, 1.5 inch chunks. We're gonna put it in a large vessel, hot. And I will cut the rest of this up. We'll see you after that. Okay, we have our whole Napa cabbage chopped into chunks like that. Okay, this is not the traditional way of doing kimchi for WRA. Now, what we're gonna do next here is heavily salt, and I mean heavily salt this cabbage. We'll start bringing out the moisture, get the process started. Now we're gonna mix in the salt with all of our cabbage. Really get in there. We'll break up the chunks, the layers that were stuck together. Make sure everything is touching salt. Now this, we're gonna let that sit about an hour. And we're gonna wash it. We're gonna squeeze out the excess moisture. While we sit this for an hour, we're gonna make the rest of the stuff. Okay, cool. In our favorite kitchen gadget here, the Ninja. You're gonna throw in 15 garlic cloves and a 1/4 cup of ginger, chopped like so. Bam. Next, we're going to add, it's called gochujang. I'm sure I'm murdering the pronunciation on that. Real quick, this is not gochujang, that is a paste. This is gochugaru. My bad. Anyway, Korean chili powder. Look at that. I got this off of the Amazons. I'm nearly positive you can find this in any Korean, Vietnamese store. So we're gonna add a whole cup of this stuff. 1 cup. Next, add a tablespoon of the kosh. Bam. And then after that, 2 tablespoons of regular white sugar. Bam. 2 tablespoons of hoisin. Now we're using hoisin sauce instead of oyster sauce because, well, we're gonna try to keep this vegetarianish. Actually, it's gonna be vegan, so yeah.
I like that vegetarian-ish.
Yeah. 2 tablespoons of hoisin. Next, we're gonna do 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. 1, a 2, a 3, and a 1/4 cup rice vinegar. Bam. Next, I'm gonna throw in 1/2 cup H2O. Now, I'm also gonna add a pinch of the julienne carrots, a pinch Julienned Daikon. Then we're gonna make it a paste. Ready, set, go. Might add a little more water. That's cool. So I'm gonna add about a 1/4 cup to start. Let's get the wheel turning. Oh, better. Oh yeah, that's a paste already. Alright, so I added another 1/2 cup of water. It's all good. Oh, guess what? We forgot.
My favorite.
For good measure, we're gonna add a teaspoon of MSG. Why?
Because it's good.
What does that? It does.
It wakes up flavor.
Okay, we're at a paste, for sure. So, our cabbage has been sitting for roughly an hour. Anyway, you can see lots of liquid has come out of there, eh? We're gonna wash this thoroughly. Otherwise, you're gonna have super, super salty, not as awesome kimchi. We're gonna wash it. Okay, so I have washed our cabbage quite well, squeezed out all that salt water. I didn't really dry it off too much. It'll be alright. Anyway, let's start tossing all the things together. So, we've got our cabbage, Napa Cabbage. We've got roughly 2 cups of julienne carrot and 2 cups julienne daikon radish. Roughly 2 cups each. And all we have left are some scallions and the paste. So, chunks about yay size. Doesn't have to be exact. It's all getting fermented anyway. Now, very important. Since this is hot, I'm putting gloves on. Otherwise your hands are gonna hurt. You're gonna find it every single cut in your hand. That.
Pain sauce.
Yeah. Okay. We'll start with our blade, get all the goodness off there.
If you need a gauge on how sharp ninja blades are, there is not a tool to sharpen them because they don't ever need to be. That's how sharp they are.
Okay, get the paste. And this is now why we have gloves, for the mixing. We are thoroughly mixing everything up. Cabbage, carrots, daikon, scallions with our paste. Everything needs to be coated, evenly incorporated. Otherwise, you're not going to have a good time. So, someone's going to be watching this and absolutely lose their mind because we're not taking the quartered Napa cabbage and taking our paste and rubbing each individual layer of the cabbage with the paste. That's the traditional way to do it. This is just easier. Also, we didn't add any fish sauce to this. I know that's very, very, very common in kimchi recipes. But, like I said, we're doing this vegetarian, vegan-ish. fermenter jar. Sanitized with the bleach and rinsed. We are just going to fill it up. That's it. This will not be a clean process. But yeah, in lieu of fish sauce, we used extra rice vinegar and soy sauce. Won't have the exact flavor, but it'll be alright. Before we clean up our lid here, we're just going to take something long and preferably flatter than this. Just pack everything down in there. That will aid in the fermentation. If you have like a wooden dowel or a muddler for cocktails, that would be really dope. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. Clean this up, put on our airlock, and then we're gonna let it sit for at least 4 days. At least 4. Maybe a little bit longer if you want a little more fermented. But we'll find that out in a couple days, won't we? Put the airlock on. Don't forget to label your stuff. So maybe set a reminder in your phone so you don't forget. Otherwise, you're not gonna have a good time. So yeah, see you in 4 days. So, 6 days later. Let's give it a shot. Let's look in there. Let's see our scallions, some carrot, big old chunk of cabbage.
They really enjoyed eating the carrot before they went in here too.
It smells
Hot.
Yeah, very hot.
very warm, real hot. I want some of the skin.
Oof, yeah. That smells hot.
Is that the way?
That's good. That's really good. It's very hot.
I would add a little salt. I might back up on the chili powder.
Honestly, I think
Maybe.
the salt, for me, the salt's good. I would just back up on the heat. That's it.
It's hot. Good. It's hot.
Yeah, I like it. The flavor is amazing.
It's amazing how soft it is too.
Mm-hmm.
Just a couple days can make it that soft.
Why is it spicy?
It's very, very spicy. There's a lot of things we could do with that though. A lot.
Yeah.
No, but I like this. This is good. I like this little guy.
Yeah. It's good.
Mm-hmm.